swap. There we go. And while that's booting, I'll actually move me back over to the corner where I belong. Because I have to move myself over for Class A Heroes. And it'll be good to go. So, space engineers, where did we leave off? Last week, we brought home a bunch of supplies. A couple of vehicles, and what else? Solar panels, vehicles, that big fan, and I think that's about it. So we brought home last week. And then, if you're paying attention to my YouTube between then and now, I did post the front loader that I built the other day. What else do I do? And I think that's it. Oh, I did assemble my hydrogen generator. So I'm actually generating hydrogen fuel now. But I didn't record that because it's not pretty. It's just a small frame hanging out, pumping in some fuel. I'll show that to you too. I'll just take you around real quick around the house, and we will go from there. Okay, so oh, I got a battery. I didn't realize there's another battery in here. That was great. Okay, so we have a battery that needs to go somewhere. For the time being, that's perfectly fine. So, this is my hydrogen generation wagon. It is actually fully mobile with a battery and two batteries and a gyroscope. But it's got 5 hydrogen tanks and the generator on top. So anytime my vehicle's poured in, they can fill up. This is my Hilo. She's so pretty. It's got 2 batteries, fully articulated. It's all vanilla for controls, but it's okay. Hold on, I got a window that's acting up. There we go. Okay, now everybody's looking correctly. Alright. But I did put up the big fan with it, and that's over on YouTube, and that went in smooth as butter. It's just easy peasy. I have not done anything with these solar panels yet. I haven't done anything with this guy either. I could fix it though, so that it's at least... What else do you need besides the motors? Okay, so it looks like it's hackable. Cool. So that takes care of that. I just want to make it hackable. In here, nothing's really changed. Just sorted some stuff out, but nothing significant. So yeah, that's what we did over the last couple of days. That signal, I don't know how much time that signal's got. luck. I still have not done the actual crane for this vehicle. Even though I have all the pieces for it, I just haven't built it. Which is just kind of like, I'll do it one day. But until then, alright, let's go see what's in the little container. What do we got? Oh, this is the one that's just got a button and a battery. I want that and that. Don't need... we got a grinder. Nothing too fantastic. But this one has the big cargo container. This is the medium one, and it is super rare. So, you want to definitely get this one when you can get it. So we want to just take the battery down, repair that, pull it over. Now, it does have a small issue. I'm not sure how I'm going to get it inside the ship. What I might do, for simplicity's sake, is, let's get the bus downstairs, down the ramp here. Let's get it on like flat ground. Or at least more flat ground. I don't know if this will get in that door, to be honest. I don't think so. Wait, there's a thing up here that's dinged up somehow. If I didn't have... Alright, let me move this up. What I am going to do first is, I just realized I don't have any... Oh, that's bad. I don't... Oh, wait, never mind. I got what I need. Hopefully. So this thing doesn't blow up on me while I try to deal with that. I need some merge blocks, which is 7 as usual. Oh, steel plates. Damn it! I didn't have enough time. Alright, hold that thought. Because that was a waste of a perfectly good container that I shouldn't have lost. It really was. There's no excuse for me to have lost that container. But not having merge blocks on board was a mistake. Because I could have just merged it down to something to get it off that grid, wait for the timer to expire. So, so it's merged to my grid. So that the grid timer doesn't detonate it. And then all right. There's just certain things you just gotta have on hand. And unfortunately, the ability to make merge blocks. It's just one of those things you just gotta have on hand. Because I want these containers empty when I leave. Except for the drill. Alright. Now we're good. Now we're good. Okay. So, let's go towards that one. It's 4K away. Let's see what it comes up with. What is it? The bus gets some really good speed. It's good. It's fast. It's agile. I never did replace my my tow hook after I had to rebuild part of it. So it's not that I don't have the parts for it. I do. It's just a bit of a nuisance to rebuild it. Because I had to disassemble the whole back end of the truck. Oh, which was the undercarriage that I had to disassemble. So, it was a little bit of a nuisance. However, it was relatively easy to fix. So, it wasn't too much of a problem. But it was a nuisance. Now, this is probably not going to be one of those medium cans, which is going to suck. There's something in the front end of the bus that's still damaged. I forget what that is. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Okay. So this one is the one that doesn't matter. Tilt over. There's the button. Okay. Now, the only thing on here that might be worth keeping is the battery. Small cargo container, not really. Most of this component's just going to throw out the window anyway. But the battery is always useful. As long as we bolt it down somewhere, we'll be fine. We actually have all the components we need for it, so we don't need the antenna. So you know what? actually were to keep one of the antennas. I forget what the antenna's actually useful for. But hey. Battery's going in first. I actually need you off. And then here what we're going to do is going to put 7. Turn around. Come on, turn around. Turn around. There it goes. And then she'll go get the antenna. And then we'll just mount this somewhere inside and just call it a day. Okay, so now what we're going to do here is put a 7. So you go there. Let 7 go here. Now we just have to pick it up. Oh, that says I'm not going to fit there. Thanks. Off. 7 there. Unlock. Okay, fine. Let's put it over here. There it goes. That's on the radio. That's on the rig. So now it won't go anywhere. So there was a looks like a small frame over here. We'll take a look at that and see if there's anything good over there, or if it was just a garbage frame. It might be one that I just kind of threw away, like something that I'd left behind by mistake. Don't know where it was over here, though. We'll see if I can find it. No, I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Looks like a little garbage frame. Alright, what was that? Let's see what we got here. Got fragments. This is like one of the things I just stripped quickly and just left the frame behind. So rather than leaving it to where it's going to be in the way and taking up resources, I'll just strip it down. It'll only take a minute. And then we'll move on. I think we'll go over the hill today. I think we'll go over the hill today. I think we got this good saw, so it's a good saw, don't take long. It's not as good. I mean, it's only a 1 star. Yeah. It's only 1 step above the basic. But it's still better than the basic one, which takes forever. So, we'll live with that. And now we'll move on. See? Easy peasy. I think we're gonna go this way, actually. Which direction is that? That's a little bit, roughly north-ish. Yeah, let's go that way. Beginning to think my ride could use a little more height, though. Might have to raise it up and then lower the tires one more block. Just so it's got a little more breathing room. Because that's one of those things that... okay. Oh, what the... Okay, a little bit of lag. That was kind of weird. But it's okay. Because the undercarriage on this terrain takes damage occasionally, which kind of stinks. That's why it's always smoking. Because it's always taking some damage to the undercarriage. But when I was trying to refill the tanks with gas, so I've got a full tank of gas right now, and I was trying to fill it up, and it's like it wouldn't fill because it was damaged piping all over the place, which kind of stunk. But it's okay. We'll get through it. And some serious air time. Easy. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Do not roll. Oh, wow. That was a lot of air. And I hope there wasn't any damage to the ship. Thankfully, I didn't slam into the ground or anything kind of hard. But, you know, it's okay. Okay, I was gonna say there should be something coming up over here somewhere. Okay, so it's on that ledge over there? It's okay. I don't know what it is. But we'll get up there in a second. I think we'll go over here. It's a little easier to get up and down. There we go. Okay. So what is this? Watch this be absolutely useless. Useless garbage. What is this? It's a sign. Okay, well, that was a waste of time. Funny. Definitely funny. Now, I did see a blurb down here. I think this is one I've been to before. The one that's over here. I think I've been to this one. So I'll probably just scan it and leave. But there's one off to... Oh, there's one straight ahead of us. Okay. These flats are so much nicer. High power lines, high power lines, high power lines. And... looks like a helicopter. It's a helicopter I've partially dismantled. There's one 7K that way, there's one right over there. So, yeah, partially dismantled helicopter. Don't see anything other than metal in it. So, okay, so on. And past this one, there was something. That's the mountain that... I think we go this way. I'm gonna go back north. We're just gonna go north. Let's see what we can find. We'll go around the back side of this mountain. Okay, so there's one over here on this side of the mountain. It's only about 3K out. So let's go to that first. And see what's there. That might be new. And from there, we'll move on to somewhere else. What do we got? I still want to make a flatbed trailer. But I don't know what we're going to use. Transport truck collided into a flat truck. Oh, that's a hog mess. What's in the bank? Medium can. Very nice. So, this is the problem we had before. How do we get the can inside? Because that small container where it is, it's kind of in the way. But it's fully hackable, so that's cool. Alright, now, let's pull it out. Not bad. What's behind it? This is a battery that's easily repaired. So I can't attach it. But what we can do is attach it to the hard drive. If we just drill it out, then we're not going to have a problem. And we'll get a bunch of steel plate, which we don't really need. But that's okay. I don't really need the steel plate, but I want that battery. That battery is really nice. It's only one short. So I don't really need to worry about wasting a lot of cells, and I can probably bring it back online while we're out. To be honest. Sweet. So I didn't have to worry about the other side. Now, for simplicity's sake, I'm just going to take this and chuck it up there. This guy's the same way. We're just going to take it and chuck it up. Works for me. Now, the rest of this, not so sure. Don't actually need those. Well, I'll take the wheel. Hi. Thank you. Now, let's see what we got over here on the front end. Not sure. Oh, God. All right, let's dismantle these pieces. Thank you. I was afraid that was going to do something weird. Hopefully it didn't destroy all those batteries.
Energy low.
Yeah. It's fine. So, that medium container will end up inside the truck. And the battery will end up somewhere on the truck. Or somewhere on something. Probably this truck, though. Alright. It's fine. And you can go over there. I don't need you. I'm not going to tear this whole thing down. I don't care that much about it. But I do want... I don't need the remote block, per se. Because the remote block, really, I don't need. I can make that. has. So these two, honestly, they can be bricked together. Should have the parts in here now. Batteries, computers, pipes, components. Alright. Now, 7. Do these real quick. Come on. Thank you. Now I can just take this and just chuck it inside for now. Well, not where I wanted it. Well, you're not much better. Thanks. What is that? It blew out way over here. Okay. Just a random block. Now, taking out the stuff that's of value is always a good idea. But unfortunately, since I have it set to not delete basically anything, anything I leave behind will be here forever. So, and scrap steel is just scrap steel. It's nothing bad, it's just don't need it. Okay. Well, that was worth salvaging. There is something else over that way, though. A couple of buildings. I think I've been to those before. Let's confirm before we leave. Let's make sure that there are buildings that I've been to and then, scrapped. It's all white so far. There's a red one. So maybe something new. Yeah, there's some new stuff out here. It spawned some new things. So we'll see what's new. Or what's left. So, this building is new. And there's some good materials in it. There's some big tubes, there's some computers, there's some good stuff. So, I think we'll go ahead and just salvage it out. And what I'll do is, for that container, I'll probably just cut part of the roof out. And then, lower it into the roof. That's probably going to be the easiest way for me to handle it. Oops. That's fine. Let's just so many good materials in this particular building. But nothing that's actually, worth keeping as bricks. So, there is that. I mean, the collector, I honestly could say that that might be something you'd want to pick up. If you're doing a large frame like ship or something. Then I could definitely see where that might be something you want to collect. But most cases, probably not. It's just not something you need. But it is something that is useful in certain things. Alright. Alright, now... Memory serves, that's the last one in that row. Now, I'm probably... Yep, I failed. Thought I was going to fill in that particular item. It's all those big tubes. Because I got 22 large tubes from that. Now, this is probably the last time I really need to chase down big tubes. Okay, fine. It's fine. I'm not really worried about a handful of steel plating. I have tons of that running around.
Inventory full.
Yes, I know. Yeah, something fell off. More large tubes. What is this anyway? Small tubes and construction materials? Well, fine, whatever. I'm not worried about it. There's other things here of value. There's a little, little shack here. And that's new. There's also this thing over here. Now, this should have a generator. And if it's got a generator, we just got our parts. Nothing. Ah, yes. Please. Power cell. Don't care about the hydrogen engines. Is there a ladder up there? Yeah, there is. The big tubes are like the most important thing. Because you need so many. And they're so heavy. And because you can't manufacture nothing. You just gotta take them where you can get them. There's tubes here. Okay. I'm not worried about it. Only thing I wanted out of that was the tubes. Because the tubes are the only thing that's actually of value to me in there. Let's see, what's that? Interior wall plates. Railing. Say, what, conveyor sorter? Compare junctions. Let's see. Large tubes. Large tubes. That's all I need out of those. And then we'll go look at this small house and hope there's no gun inside. Doesn't look like it. Door's open. This is one of the ones that I was looking at trying to pick up before. And I just could not get it to behave itself and attach. So, you know, kind of give up on it. It's not like there's really anything in here. There's no components of any value. Steel plates and girders, really. We don't have any value is the door. But it's a nice little shack. And shacks are nice. You know, they're good to have running around. There we go. So the only thing I have left now is this little bin. And these sometimes have tubes in them. They sometimes have containers in them. This one looks like it might be a bust. No tubes. So nothing of value in that little thing. Okay. Just dump everything off, and I believe that's everything here. Yeah, it's everything here that's new or of value. See, the thing is that as we salvage along and go over the same areas over and over again, because everything is set to not delete, more debris will start spawning. Like there's something off there to the right. Hold on. Oh my goodness, I can't see. Right there, off to the right. Clear as day. But over here, we had a clear red mark. 2K over, and then we'll go check out that one, and we'll keep on moving. You know, our truck's got tons of battery power, so we're good there. We haven't run into any guns, so that's good. We haven't found anything good this month. Well, there we have. I don't say we haven't found anything good, but we have, because I found the battery. And I got the power cell to fix the battery. Which will give me one good battery. It's just a sign. Okay. There's nothing else over here but a sign. Yep, maybe one day. Now, over here somewhere we saw a thing, but unfortunately it's starting to fog up a little bit. So I can't see. There it is. I don't think it's going to be anything of use. I think it's going to be with that sign. You know, absolute nothing. But we'll check. Well, there's a something. It is a little something. But there is a something here. It's like one of those little boxes. Whoa, easy. Yeah, it's one of those little boxes. We'll see what's in here. It's like some conveyor cubes. A small container, which we don't need. Take the girders, though. If we ever find a large cargo container or something, we're gonna need those. And so, ammo. I have no guns. Some girders, some bulletproof glass. Okay. And then a building that I don't care for this building type. That's okay. There's some stuff up there occasionally, but it's not really worth going after. It's really not. Alright, so we'll just chuck this in here. And which way do we want to go? Home's that way. Mountains that way. Mountains that way. We got plenty of battery. We got nothing in the storage tanks. Let's backtrack. Because I came down here because something was close, so let's just go back over here. Wait. This one's only 2K out. So for the 4K that way, one's 2K this way. There is something 2K this way. Let's go that way. Well, it's 4K the other way. We can find that again. That's not that big of a deal. Because I know it's next to the mountain. But this one, I didn't see where it was. Oh, dude, we got it straight on. Very nice. It's a nothing object. Maybe it's something I've already stripped. No, I haven't stripped it before. But it does have cryo tanks. Cryo tanks means it might have medical components. None in this one. 2 medical components in this one. That's good. In this one? None. Okay, so medical components allow us to try to fix our other survival thing. Because if we can get that up and running, then what I can do is I can mount that into the bus. And then I'll have one in the bus as well as one back at camp. And I can live with that. So that was actually kind of worth it. I don't know how many I need, but that is a help. Because that survival container, I don't know what I'm going to put it on the bus. But I can put it somewhere on the bus. The bus is wide enough. I'll show you. The bus is wide enough that I can put containers or whatnot on the sides. So if I could line up the survival container onto the side here and have it connect with a small tube or something, that would be good. I might have to redesign the back end of the bus a little bit, but if I can get that onto a small tube next to that, then we won't have to worry about it being in the way somewhere in the middle of the bus. Unfortunately, in order to have the majority of the contents on the bus accessible, we do have to have the small containers go down the center of the bus right now. It is an unfortunate thing. That looks like the one I've already... That's the one I've already been to. We'll just pass through. If there's anything red, I'll stop. I think this is the one we were just at. Yeah, it is. So I want to go around the north side of this mountain over here, which requires me to go over here. And since our bus can last for days, at our current speed. Here we go. Here's a new one. What do we got out there? Looks like a couple of buildings, maybe? No, it's a dome. Oh god, it's a dome. I want to catch this from the side. The reason I want to catch this from the side is because sometimes these have active guns. And you don't want to have an active gun that can see your vehicle. However, what it does mean is... See that right there? There's a gun right there. It's a warfare battery. There we go. Okay, interior turrets down. Okay. Warfare battery. I don't know if I can hack it. That's a heat vent. That's a kitchen. That's a weapons rack. So this is a warfare large battery. Now, this is a truck. What's in the back of this truck? You know what? I might take this one home with me. The question is, can I get this battery? That's the question. No solar panels? Okay. So, can I hack the battery? That's the question. What I can do is dig out the battery. Okay.
Inventory full.
So I don't need the gun and ammo. Rather than having the battery worry about trying to hack the battery at the moment. What I can do is try to do something with it. Alright. So, I'm going to try this. Now, with small batteries, I've been able to do this. The question, still lost one. Okay, but we only lost one. You know what? Oh, I'm gonna need the crane for that. Or I'm gonna need this vehicle. Alright, let's get the crane deployed and what we can do with it is first fix the truck. I don't know if the crane's actually in a position. Oh, come on. Get over here so I can see what I'm doing. I might have to back up the truck. Alright. Deploy that. Lower that. Come on. I think this may have been leftover. It's leftover height. Alright, so we're going to back the truck up so that we can move the crane around. And the first thing we'll do is we'll raise the truck up. And with the truck off the ground, we'll be able to probably put a seat on it. Alright. That'll extend her out. Reach out, I'll grab the truck, lift it up a little bit. And then what I can do is I can get her in a position that allows me to hitch it. Easy. Oh, apparently it's not far enough out. Alright, now Now from here, we can... Grid is unfriendly. Oh, that's right. I just have to be careful with these batteries. Well, that was just me being a doofus. I was being a doofus and it glitched. Alright, so can I put a... So I can add a wheel now. Okay, we need to go higher. Okay. Not a big deal. Attach a wheel. Attach a wheel. And I can't do any of that. But what I can do is I can lower this down. To detach it. Now, maybe I can move it. No. Alright. What we'll do is we'll move the bus closer. Oops. And now, we'll retract the arm. There should be good. Hold that thought. There we go. This is what I probably should have done to begin with. Just pick the whole thing up like this. Give me a wheel. Add a wheel. Okay. Now we'll set her down. It's always tricky. Now, easy peasy. From here, we just have to back the truck up. And turn that back on. Always a challenge. Always a challenge. All right, now from there, we just need to retract. Retract it all in. And then I just have to back her out. And we'll just slap it on the truck. Okay, so back the truck out. Because I got that piston on the back, we're just going to put it right there. And now we'll actually have a battery for our stuff. It's not a big deal. It is a little tricky to put stuff on this piston, but it's not too bad. Down, 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 stop. Now, from there, I just need to get on the roof. Only because this particular piston, I have to use manually. It's on, is the motor block auto lock on? Okay. That's too fast. I just need to slow it down a little bit. Because I need to be able to turn this off. Beautiful. Now, from there, we do that. Pull that in. And we're good to go. Beautiful. Now we just have to go back upstairs. Tell this particular piston to on and reverse. And our battery is now in an easy peasy spot. Now, to make our lives easier, we're just going to go around this. And I'm going to build a seat on this truck. Okay. I'm gonna need to turn this thing off. Okay. Ow. Thanks. Just Then I don't have to worry about it. But I've got all the materials I need. I just want to back up. Just so I can just assemble it a little easier. Because we're going to need to grab some parts. First, we're going to need... How many of these? We're going to need 9. Aside from some girders, some computers, I got those, 2 of those. Pull some of those. I'll take care of that. Let's give it tires. I think what I have to do is make sure to turn the parking brake off. And we'll be okay there. Now, it does need some sort of temporary seat. And what I'll do is I will put a, one of these. Interior plates. So I'll need a few motors, some displays, and I think we'll have everything. So I need motors, displays. I don't need the bulletproof glass. Alright, so it's functional. So I just need to turn it off, turn it on, kill the parking brake, and we're mobile. Parking brake. Okay. So let's go ahead and get the bus pulled forward. So I'm going to have that completely flat on the ground. When I go to, so what we're going to do here is I'm going to put this lined up with that camera. There we go. And right here, we need a hinge and a router. So, start with the hinge, which goes that way. I'm going to need 4 large tubes and components. And I need 4 large tubes for this. Now, this goes on here is the rotor. More construction components. Okay. I guess I did need more construction components. And now we're going to adjust the rotor so the Um, what is it? The lower limit is negative 15. The upper limit is a positive 15. The braking torque is going to be maximum. The rotation torque is going to be maximum. That'll keep it from flipping all over the place like a fish. The hinge braking torque is going to be maximum. If I can get it to get there. Alright, I'll just do it from the other screen. And then we need to put another hinge right here. Give them a wrap down. This one needs some braking torque, so it doesn't like flop around like a fish. And then we're going to put a backplate on the end. So someone asked why I put backplate on here. The answer is because this is all temporary. Because it's all temporary, it doesn't need to be, oops. All right, hold on. I need to rename these things. Hinge, toe, horizontal. All right. Rotor, toe. Hinge, toe, vertical. Magnetic plate, toe. Now I can go to the seat and just fix it. So I'll just type here, let's type in toe. And we're good to go. So I can go down here to the hinge. Maximize those. Vertical, just come here, kill maximization here. And we're good. It'll allow things to sway around the hinge. Now the trick is I just need to park. Very good. And then off. And that takes care of all of that. Now let's look at the back end of the truck. Should be, same like the other one. Should be a battery in there. Oh, this medium container. Let's hack that real quick. nothing in it. Battery missing 1 power cell, so it's exactly the same as the other one. Very nice. Which is rather unfortunate, because we might actually lose 2 power cells. I don't know what's in this. Dead dude. Alright, let's see. Cryo chamber. No medical components. Cryo chamber. 1 medical component. Dude with a backpack. Med kit, a pistol, space credits. Don't need any of that. But there is a bio container with med kits.
Inventory full.
Oops. And we do need those meds. Those medical components we do need. So we'll definitely take those. Alright. Okay, everything of value, everything of value, everything of value. Dude has nothing of value. Let's get some stuff that's of value. Oh, the ammo. So, no, there's nothing else here. No solar panels, no batteries. I got the battery. Okay. We're actually sitting pretty okay. Yeah, I know the battery's kind of in a spot that it's not a good spot. All right. So the little truck is gonna hang out behind us. It probably has too much torque, but it'll live. So the thing is, I wanted to go a little north. See if we can find anything else. So we've got, amazingly, I've gotten 2 medium containers for small frame, which is amazing. A large war battery, 2 medium-sized batteries, all which only need like 1 or 2 cells, and I've got some cells. I think I've got like 4 or 5 cells that are unused. So we've got a couple of power cells. So maybe, just maybe, we've got enough to be able to put a real battery in the truck, in the van, and put a battery on the base. And yeah. Could be good. There's the thing. I don't know what it is, but we'll see. It looks like a piece of scrap. It is. Looks like something I scrapped and left for dead. But it's not. It's... Well... Good news. It's... lower than I thought. It's another medium cargo container. Which makes 3 medium cargo containers. I don't really need this. I think what I'm going to do is oops. We're just going to stick it in the back of the truck. Oops. Come. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take a merge block. Okay. There we go. Now let's put a merge block right there. And then this one here we will detach. Thank you. And right on top of this, we're going to put a merge block. There we go. It took it real easy. Alright, hold on. I'm not really caring about this truck, to be honest. This truck does not matter to me. It really doesn't. Matters to me is getting this stuff out of here. So. And that locked. I mean, I can't get to the other medium container unless the thing's on. But it is locked. So let's see what else we got. Is there anything else here of value? I don't think so. I think it's just all gonna be scrap. Unless I want the frame, but I don't need the frame for anything. I can make the buggy, nothing here I can't make so far. Maybe some battery, if there's maybe a battery here somewhere. that's a possibility. Also, I'll have to check for that, but... So 3 medium containers for a small frame. Our storage on our truck is going to be insane once I get this fixed up. That's going to be a video. Refitting the truck. Okay, so this has some mag plates underneath it. But honestly, is there anything here? No, I don't even see like a battery or anything. It's like the most valuable thing is whatever's in those. And the mag plates themselves. The rest of this is just steel plate. So, easy peasy. That takes care of that. So we're gonna have 3 medium containers in here. The small one on the side, and then on one of the 2 sides, I'm gonna have a glorious thing. Alright, so home is that way. It's not even 10 o'clock. So let's go this way. Let's go on the back side of this mountain range. I mean, honestly, if I get another medium cargo container, I'm going to have to redesign my whole truck. Because, I guess I have to put them side by side on the back there. So, like, you know, it's a 4x4 in the back. That's pretty much what I'm going to have to do, because otherwise it's going to go all the way up the back end of the truck, and I'm not going to be able to use the side panels. So, because side mag pads are really only there for temporary storage. There's something. Glad I looked. I don't know what it is. Looks like a vehicle? Car? Another car, maybe? I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, I know what this is. This is the APC. Okay. So the APC actually doesn't have much in it, for the most part. So, yeah, we'll just tear this down. We definitely don't need most of what's in here. I mean, I have an ore detector. There's no need for ore detectors. Dude, that was a screw up. Oh my goodness, I just screwed up and destroyed a programmable block. These are things we need for like the crane and stuff. I don't know. Okay. So, yeah, and I just blew one out. Because, like, these down here are just a bunch of steel. That's a large steel tube. I don't know. I don't think there's going to be anything in here, really. And maybe if I get another small battery out of this. I'll jig it onto the medevac. But most of it's going to be just like the tires. That's the value. Hydrogen engine doesn't even have a battery. Or not a battery, but a power cell. So that's not of any value. I don't know. So we've got a ton of materials. So the big thing we're going to be doing this weekend, off stream, is going to be rebuilding the bus with apparently several containers now, and probably the well, I'll install it. Whether I've got enough to actually make it operational or not, I will install the survival kit. Because if I don't get it right away, if I don't have it now, it'll be available within, like, I don't know, minutes. Because it's probably be like, I'm only short like medical supplies or something like that. But I've got a bunch now, so there is that. Now, if I was playing with other people, I probably wouldn't tear this one down. I might put it on the back end of that bus. Back end of the hospital wagon. I'd probably just put it on the back end and just, attach it. Add a mag plate or something and just snap it on the back end. But I don't need to, so. I just don't need to do that. But no, that seat doesn't actually have the ability to attach to the hydrogen container. So even though the car does have hydrogen, it can't actually fill up my gas tank, which doesn't really matter anyway, because the jetpack only allows you to do sit and spin. There actually is no real jetpack in this. It's actually disabled. So, there is that. Take into consideration. But yeah, it looks like the only thing that was in here was a value. Was basically the tires. And the actual connector. The rest of this was garbage. Oh, there's a hinge in the back. Okay, so that actually might have been valuable. But, aside from that, it's like really nothing of value. Pull the tire off from underneath it. That's it. Not a big deal. Wish I had a better, way of doing this, but had a faster, saw or something. But it's okay. It's fine. It's not a big deal. I mean, we just dig through it and go for broke. Now, let's see what we got here. Alright. All cleaned up. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out what's smoking again in the front end. So home is that way. We were going that way. Alright. What the heck? Your parking brake is on, right? Yeah, it's on. What in the world? My lights are on. What in the world? Something's weird. Something's off. Nothing's damaged? What in the world caused that? It's kind of strange. I mean, some of the stuff I can understand because it's kind of weird. Things get damaged all the time. Hold on. I need one of these. Oh, I need a plate. Give me some steel plates. So I can, correct when I find some damaged plates down here. Okay, so. I don't see anything of issue. I don't see any damage or anything. What in the world is causing it to wig out? Okay, maybe it was just a... I don't know. Maybe it was that damaged plate. And that damaged plate was just in the right spot. to cause it to where it would jack in with the wheels. I don't know. So we're back to going roughly north away from the camp. And we'll go this way for, I don't know, one more clock cycle, and then we'll head back. There we go. There's one just off to the left. Let's look at the base of that mountain. And once we'll check that out, we'll see what we got there. And then we'll head back. And see if what we can do with what we've got. Because I really need a crane. But to do a crane, I'm going to need to do a good crane. I'm going to need to get a programming script. I mean, I can build a crane, but it's not going to be a really good one. Here we go. Something over here in this corner. So we'll see what this is. Down here in this corner. Can't see squat. Let me turn 7 on. Oh, with my searchlights, we can actually have stand a chance at seeing something. Okay. Let's just park here. I don't want to hit these fences. Those are the worst possible things to hit. It's like hitting landmines. Okay, so it's a wind turbine. Really? That's all we've got? We don't need another wind turbine. I mean, I have no real need for a third wind turbine. All of my cars are like... Is there anything else here? Yeah, something off to the side over here. Looks like another fence. Don't want to hit those. Rather not. Rather not try and climb the cliff with the truck. The trailer. Yeah, let's not hit anything here. Turn those off. Alright, so don't need a wind turbine. So we're good there. There's nothing that's out of that mountain range, so. This is terrible. The snowstorm. I can thankfully see enough. Alright, let's go see what that is. I need to loosen up the toe though. It's a little too tight. Horizontal's a little too tight and the vertical's too tight. The rotator. Okay. That'll help. Loosening up the toe will make it work a little better. Okay, here we go. Alright, what do we have? We have the small ball. Cat rifle. So nothing of value. Unless there happens to be something in the bottom. Or not the bottom, but in the container. I'm not really, it's on the bottom. I don't need the battery. I got plenty of batteries. I feel like playing with the batteries. What do we got? A welder and some construction components. Not really anything of value. Oh well. Okay. Okie dokie. Put that away. Put that grinder away. I don't need any of that. Alright. We can go back to north here and... Okay, that's better. The trailer is actually sliding now. Before it was just dragging. Now it's actually sliding around the back end of the truck. And that's what we wanted to do. We want it to slide. We don't want it to drag. Yeah, I'd rather the battery not be dead smack in the middle of the back of the truck. Like this, but... it is what it is. It's what we've got to work with. It's because all I have is a lift arm. I don't actually have a an actual crane. So that's the downside. Here we go. This looks like another one of those farm areas. But... Alright, I'll just get out here. Oh, this is a wagon over there, too. Okay. Let's come around the side over here. There we go. Yeah. It's medium container day. That's all it is. It's just medium container day. Oh my goodness, that's another medium container. I don't need the truck, but it is a medium container. So an event controller. I don't think I need event controllers. But you know what? Taking one would not be a bad thing. We'll take it anyway. We'll chuck it inside and fine. We'll take that. Anything else? Because again, I don't need the now that's a timer block. That's got some value. And it's got a programmable block, which again has value. So I'm going to take this and we'll just shove this in the truck. Just throw that in there. See if there's anything else in here. I don't think there's going to be. I think that's pretty much it now. There are a couple of small cans. Sure. Because I don't really need small cans anymore. Alright. Works for me. The rest of this is of no value. This truck, though. Does this truck have a battery in it? Does have a battery. Okay. So if we hack this, no real value. Well, it's got battery juice, so if we take this and then do a 9, so what we'll do here is do that, mag plate,
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
really. There we go. Alright, so I need... Don't need that. Do need that. And I need some of those, some of those, some of those. Oh, I need construction boards. Now, if we turn this thing on, we have some small batteries in here. I just need to get one of these batteries functional. So I can turn it on.
Fuel critical.
Yes, 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 yes. Why is the battery not on? Thank you. Battery's on. It has power. Um, yes. I know. Why? Is the piston not working? I don't get it. It's got power.
Fuel critical.
Shut up.
Energy low.
Let me get to the battery. Because they have power in them. So why won't the piston work?
Fuel critical.
Can I just...
Energy low.
I don't think I can get any fuel in my tanks from here. But it's okay. It's alright. It's not a big deal.
Fuel critical.
Yes, 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 yes. I think I might have a tank in here. I do. It's in the other tank, though. Oh, well, it's in the other fuel. Oh, no, it's in the other hydrogen tank. Oh, really? Okay. Well, I ain't getting that out. I know this isn't working. Um... It's so strange to have a piston not work. Especially when there's power on the vehicle. I don't get it. What's wrong with the vehicle? Got 2 batteries that are good. No output. You know, all the... Wait, are the lights on?
Fuel critical. Fuel critical.
I know. Hush. It's strange, because, like, the batteries are all off. It's like the vehicles. Okay, so I can rename it. That's fine there. I don't know. I'm not sure why it's not
Fuel critical.
not working. I own the vehicle, I own the truck, but for whatever reason. Alright, let me grab a known good battery. This one will work. See, when in doubt, just grab a good battery. It's not a big deal. And then turn the battery on. See, there's something wrong with the batteries. Wheel can be placed because it's too low. Alrighty. That's fine. So in order to get this lower, I'm going to have to get this down one more block. I have to get it here. Okay. Yeah, what I can do is take this one and give me a little bit of power. Works for me. Not the piston, I want the mag plate. Now this piston, we just rush it. This piston, we just need to slow it down so we can actually catch the dumb thing. And then reverse. Once that's in place, now we can actually put the tires together, put the wheels together. Steel plates, tubes, motors. Oh. And then from here, we just add a wheel. Add a wheel. Add a wheel. And add a wheel.
Critical.
I know there's nothing I can do about it at the moment. But what I can do is get more steel plates. I'm going to need 12 of those. Steel plates. And construction materials. Now, works for me.
Energy low.
I know, but I only need a few more seconds. Ooh, steel plates don't matter. And this front, I just need to take that out. Add in I don't have steel plates. That's funny. And then the front here, a mag plate. Now, just need to get some battery real quick.
Critical.
It's fine. Doesn't matter. Because this bad boy, turn the parking brake off, and I can move him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Well, I was trying to do without destroying the thing.
Critical.
Let me weld up a few bits and bobs here so that it's, you know,
Fuel critical.
okay. So now this is attached to that, and what we're gonna do here is we're going to parking brake off and okay, good.
Critical.
So that should still be attached, right? It's locked. Sweet. All right. We're good to go. So unless we find anything interesting on the way home, we're good. Now, if we find anything interesting, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to add in another junction back there to extend the train again. Because otherwise we're just gonna be way too long without any turning wheels back in the back. But it's okay. We've got it. It's doing some. Oh, I'm. All right. We'll go take a look. We'll go take a look. I don't know what's gonna be out there, but we'll take a look real quick. Considering the sheer number of medium containers we've gotten for small frame, I can't not look. Now, if there's anything of value to this, I'm just going to hack it off and I'm going to throw it on the back of one of the trucks. Because that's probably the sanest thing to do at this point. But we'll see. What is that? I don't know. A plane? Oh, no.
Critical.
Oh my goodness. That is a very large plane.
Fuel critical.
You can go out of the way. So, a large atmospheric thruster. It's got a parachute in the back. Doesn't look like it's be worth actually trying to do any much more than salvage parts from. Yeah, give me that stuff. Nothing interesting there. Door. What's sitting behind this door? Of value. Hopefully not a gun. Because that would really be a nasty surprise. That would be a nasty surprise. Alright, what do we got? A wheel. So far, the only thing of real value is that large, thruster. Oh, there's a decoy in here. No need for that. Okay, well. There's a container. Don't crash. Hold on. I'm just saving because it might crash. Medium container. Okay, so one more medium container for the pile. That's gonna be a fun one. Okay, so there's nothing in it. Let me see if I can figure out how to get this thing out. I'm not sure how to get it out. I mean, I was able to hack it, so I can just drag it out. I just need a big enough hole. Okay. We're gonna get there. It's fine. There we go.
Low.
And rather than trying to put it on something, we're just gonna throw it on the back of the truck. Thank you. That's why I have mag pads all over this thing. They're not obvious. They're all just kind of like scattered. Well, actually, they're not scattered at all. The mag pads are all in very specific spots, so that I can actually so there's like a tighter back there, which is right about here. There it is. See? There's that. Now, I don't think there's anything else in here. looks like the rest of it's just empty. So the only thing of value left is that large engine. Unless there's something else in this wing. Doesn't look like it. Alright. There we go. One large engine. Yep. This gives me a second large atmospheric thruster. Because I already had one. And this is actually at full grids, so it's good to go. Come on. Come on. Come on. I have a home for you. Come on. There you go. Just roll. There we go. See, because I actually have a lift right here for these types of parts. Alright. I just have to wait for it to connect.
Energy low.
And really? Thank you. We're good, right? I'm not exactly happy with it, but it'll work. Alright. Alright. Now, backed up enough, we should be able to turn around. Now the trick is, I have no way of knowing if there's anything in front of me, because it is snowing. However, as long as we don't do anything stupid, it is a relatively straight path back home. Oh, bad. Remember I said it was a relatively straight path back home? Without me doing anything stupid? Oh, I did something stupid. I decided to try and go up the side of a mountain. Alright.
Fuel critical.
I know. But let me... Told you. Told you I did something stupid. I have to rebuild the front end of the bus again. I guess it's probably this vent here. All right. Let me check the stuff in the rear. Everything back here is still okay. Yeah, looks like the wagons are good. All right. I'll have to rebuild the front bumper. All right. So we need to go south, but I need to go south going the right way. I'm not trying to drive into the mountains again, please. This bus does not have the capability of doing that. We'll be fine. Like I said, most of it's just a straight shot home. So I was like, remember to stay on the flat plains. No more squirrels. Because, frankly, I don't have any more. I'm running low on time. I'm running low on space. I've already damaged my truck again. So, I don't really want to do it again. So, for the crane on the bus, I'm thinking about using a 3x3 rotor. You know, a big rotor. The advanced rotor, I guess what they call it. And then putting a 3x3 hinge on top of that. And then doing a 1x3 crane. And have that go out 2 sections. But what I haven't decided is if it's going to be a 2-segment crane or a 3-segment crane. Like the one I have right now is a 2-segment crane. And as a 2-segment crane, it's great for reach, but it's not compact. If I do a 3-segment crane, it'll be compact. Now, what I'll probably do is, unlike my current arm that has only one hinge there at the elbow, it'll have 2, and they'll be linked. So it'll have like a hinge, a block, and then a hinge, and then they'll be synced. That gives me a full 180-degree closure, which means I can attach to stuff that's really close to the truck as long as I've got enough height. So yeah, it's probably gonna be like a 4-piston job. So it'll be like 4 pistons per segment, 2 primary segments, and then the head on the end is probably going to be just a single hinge like I have on this one. I could make a fully articulating front end, complete with, you know, 1 or 2 rotors and like 4 hinges or whatever. 2 rotors and 4 hinges or something stupid like that. I could make one like that, but I'm not currently using a script, and if I do that, I'm gonna have to use a script. Okay, we're getting a little bit to lag. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick save here. The disadvantage to not being on a server is I can crash. If I crash, I lose my progress. But I can always quick save. So if the game does crash, I can always go back to the last autosave or the last quick save and salvage the game, usually. So there's an advantage to that. Nope. I know. I'm not. It was only 3K away, but I'm not doing it. I'm going home. I've got too much stuff already. Unless it's like directly in front of me. I'm not stopping. I've got 11K to go. And I really don't need any more stuff. As it stands, I need to rebuild half my truck because I did something stupid. On top of the fact that I have a pile of goodies. Yep, nope. Over here is a better path. It's past these couple buildings over here. There's an easy up and down. There might be some new buildings over here though. It has been spawning new buildings and stuff in some areas. So there is a possibility there's a new building that I have not explored. Doesn't look like it. Looks like I've ransacked all of these. Except for that one? What in the world is that? See, I ransacked that. But there's this thing over here. Yeah, see, I ransacked that. What is this? Oh, it's one of those workshop jobs. Ah. Very nice. And considering how it's hooked off the wall, this might just be worth coming back for. Not a big fan of how much stone's in that wall. But if I had more time, I could probably get this thing off the wall. Throw some wheels under it. Dig it out a little bit. Might be able to get it moving. Okay, not today. But maybe later. We're going back with enough parts to do some large... Oh, good lord. What was that? To do some large wheels. That little garage might be fun to put... back at the house. Looks like there's another one over there. It's like another garage way out there. I'm curious. Alright, we're almost home, so it's not a big deal. And when I do the short script, this is probably all I get cut out anyway. But when we get back to the house, I'm going to do a recap real quick as to what all we found.
Fuel critical.
I know. Look at this. Another medium cargo container. Another one. I'm not taking the truck though. Today, all of a sudden, it decides to give me a bunch of medium cargo containers. I mean, I can live with that. Two more power cells. That means I can fix the batteries. Anything of value here? Oh, maybe in these. No. No, 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 no. No. Nothing of value in that. Okay, so nothing there. So that's left is the dismantled gun and another medium container. I don't care about the gun. And a really blown up warfare battery. That warfare battery is... Well... I'll take it, but I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to do anything with it. I guess I'll take it, but I don't know if I can do anything with it. I spent the last how many hours trying to find one of these containers? And now I've got a ton of them. Thank you. need a computer, a motor, and a display. So I can make this thing functional. Motor, computer, display. Because once I hack it, I can just pick it up. I think all those pads are actually in use. These pads are not, though. Anything else of value? Nope. No motor, no engine. Nothing. Okay. Alright, so the squirrel got the best of me. And I got 2 more medium containers for this thing. I will count them when we get back to the house. And then that's where we'll end the stream. What's that? So many squirrels. Oh my goodness. What is that? A helicopter? If it's anything more of value, I think I'm just going to pick the dumb thing up and take it home. What is that? It's a road section. Okay, so this can... I need to empty out my bag of like everything except for some steel plate. Sure. Sure. Why not? What's one more thing to throw around? Oh, that's the car thing that I turned into my ramp. Sweet. Ooh. Okay, these I'm just gonna ride these. I might come back for the truck later. But these cryo tanks, because they have medical components in them. Potentially. Alright, I don't need anything else from there. This little wagon's pretty cool, but I don't need another one at the moment. So the only thing that's of value is the large tubes out of this. So, yeah. The rest of that, don't need it. Oh, wait, where's the down? Did I make the map? There it is. I can come back to this later. Okay. All right. So I've got a few more medical components now. I think I actually might have enough to do the actual survival machine that I've got. I swear. Now, I got this set up so that there'd be a lot of stuff spawning all the time. And stuff doesn't decay, so it's like spawning everywhere. So I was like, oh, is that new? Is that old? What is that? What is that? What is this? I'm just trying to get home. And I found so many more things. What is that? I have no clue. Something that fell and crashed. Oh, it's a building piece. There's nothing of value on that. No, there's nothing of value on those. We'll check the can. Because that might have something of value. Because these things can have grit. You know, small containers that have grids in them. More power cells. Okay. Looks like I'm going to be able to get some batteries up and running now. That's going to be amazing. Alright. Let's get us home before I find anything else of quirky value. We're only 3K from the house. I just have to get up this little rise. And we'll be fine. And then tomorrow when I do the compilation video, I'll also do the breakdown of everything. And put it all away, and if I have time I'll rebuild the bus tomorrow if I have time to. Now unfortunately, because I have a trailer, I do have to take this a little slower. Unlike some people who do this survival gig, they'll just take this thing at like full speed and just like floor at 40, 45 meters a second and just fly over the world. It's like, no. If I actually had, that could have been bad. I went the wrong way. That's the way I'm supposed to go. It's like, wait a minute. There's a way that's easier and a way that's harder. And if I go down the way that's harder, we're going to smash some more stuff up. We go down the way that's easier. It's not going to take me quite so much time to fix. So, alright. We got a lot of stuff today. And all the stuff that we've got is going to make our salvaging lives easier. but we're pretty much down to we've got enough atmospheric thrusters to make an aerial vehicle move around. That's not a problem. Our problem, and this is our big issue, we don't have enough parts. We don't have any parts for space. I have no ionic thrusters. I have no, it's fine. We'll just come on the other end. I have no ion thrusters, and I have no, hydrogen thrusters. So, that's a problem. Okay, so let's just do a recap of what we've got now. We've got inside, we've got a antenna, a programmable block, 2 programmable blocks, a timer block, 2 batteries, and an event controller. Now, I don't know if I need anything other than the programmable blocks, but it is what it is. We have a lot of damage on the front end of the bus. I will be rebuilding this week. On the left side of the bus, we have a small frame battery, 2 small frame medium containers. On the top, we have a war battery for a large frame. On the right, we have another small frame battery, small frame large battery, 2 more medium cargo containers for small frame, and a large atmospheric thruster. That's not too bad. Now we have the medical bus here, which has two more medium containers for a small frame in the back. And we have this guy who has another one. So he's got 1. This has got 2. And there's 4 on the bus. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 that I can cram into the bus. And if everything goes well, 3 medical components for the survival kit. And survey says we have 8 medical components. So when we're rebuilt, we'll be able to have I'm going to say probably 5 or 6 containers on this, and that medical, the survival kit. That's my estimate of what we're going to have on board, as well as probably one of these batteries. It's going to be a thing of beauty, but we're going to have to disassemble everything and put it all away. Thankfully, everything here has its own mag plates, and they're all drivable. So I can just drive this off, I can drive this off, excuse me, and we'll be able to do what we need to do. So I will unload this tomorrow. I will put up the cropped video tomorrow. More than likely. Probably late tomorrow. I'll get that cropped and put up. And then next week we'll continue with Class of Heroes on Friday and more of this on Saturday. So Space Engineers on Saturday, and we'll see how it goes. Thank you for dropping in, and have a good day.